more exhilarating than shooting up the club on a first date. That's right. We taking it there, baby. Allegedly, of course. It is Disqualified Opinions. Our opinions are validated. And we are back again. It's Tuesday night. We're going to bring some theme nights your way real soon. Make sure you turn up with us. Get lit. Like, share, subscribe. And everybody's here today. What's up?
What it do?
I like what you supporting out here, my good sir. I like what you supporting out here too, my good sir.
Take on that.
I like what you supporting too. You can't go wrong with a white tee.
Yo, first of all, that's the fit for the summer.
That's my summer fit.
Summer fit. White
the
tee.
Marshalls grabbed a whole bunch of Lucky Brand and
what
Nautica
we get dressed
joints.
for?
Oh, you like Pat Bab. You Pat Bab. You open the closet and all the polo white tees. That's me. That's me, bro.
That's
Bubble
both of y'all.
what you make
Money.
it.
That's right. That's
Bubble
big
what
time.
you make it, bro.
Sweat shorts and some fly kicks. That's
You
what's
know.
up.
And as always, somebody got to rock Nike. Send us free stuff, Nike. We ready for it.
We
We
ready.
already know. We here. Disqualified Opinions. Speaking of NBA, back with another list. Last week, we did our top 10 point guards. We're going to continue that trend and do our top 10 shooting guards. And as always, Rouse, you want to kick it off?
Before we kick it off, everybody out there, like, comment, share, tell a friend to tell a friend. If you ain't hitting that like button, I don't know what you're doing with your life, bro, at this point. Hit the notification bell, too, so you know when we posting stuff. So we're going to do shooting guards. We're going to start at 10. It got a little controversial, but at the same time, we realized the pool wasn't as deep as we thought for people that we thought should be in 10. So let's start off with you, Byron. Who was your 10?
Victor Oladipo.
He's better than 10, bro. He's better than 10.
He probably isn't better than anybody I had on my list, just in
He
my
didn't
opinion.
make my 10 at all.
Oh, y'all are disrespectful.
He barely made my list.
Y'all are disrespectful.
I think he's a tad bit overrated person, but that's just
Honestly,
me.
I agree. I'll go next, I guess. My 10 is actually Drew Holiday.
You disrespectful.
He made the list. That's all that
That's-
matters.
you feel
Yeah,
me?
I ain't going to trip about
He's
the...
top 10.
He is top 10.
He's 10.
Shout out to Drew.
He's closer to 5, but
Nah.
well, not really.
I don't put him
closer
over
to 10, but he's
anybody.
up in my list too. But my 10 is Jaylen Brown, Boston Celtics. A lot of potential. He can do a lot of different things, but yeah, Jaylen Brown is my 10.
My 10 is DeMar DeRozan. I just felt like he had to be here. He's had a really good year on a pretty bad team, averaging 22, 6, and 6.
Washed.
He's still better than people that probably will. He's better than Jaylen Brown right now.
Give me Jaylen Brown
All right, but you're talking about future. I'm talking about right now.
right now.
You going off potential, though?
He's a better defender. He's a better outside shooter. And he's more athletic. Give me Jaylen Brown. Right now, he's more athletic. Now, prime
He
DeMar
is more
DeRozan is
athletic,
different.
but
But
I think
right now,
DeMar-
Jaylen Brown is better.
I just think DeMar is more rounded out. But if you're going on potential,
yeah,
DeMar just has a post game, and so that doesn't really.
and he's a better passer.
Does he pass? I don't know.
Yeah,
Passing his
6
system.
assists.
In
That's
Pop's
a-
system,
that's
he's
a-
been doing
That's a
good.
career high, but traditionally, is it
But if
only
anybody
past
gives
that?
you
like
six-
4.
You're right, better defender.
If any Laker give you 6 assists right now, you'll be happy.
That's what I'm saying. You'll take
Outside
DeMar
LeBron.
DeRozan.
Outside LeBron, of course, who is the greatest.
You'll take DeMar DeRozan on the Lakers right now.
I probably I'll be all right if
we
we
got
got.
JR, yes, we would take him. If he was out there, we would.
I mean, I'm not saying he's a scrub. I just said he's washed.
No, I wasn't even saying.
But I feel like, all right, I think in the Lakers off, I don't really want him in the Lakers offense only because, like, if you the type of game he has, you have to slow it down, and I don't want to.
Yeah.
I don't really want to. Let LeBron get in transition, run pick and rolls with AD. Let the shooter shoot the ball. DeMar doesn't really fit.
Shoot, yeah, he can't shoot. Either.
Not from 3 anyway.
I'll start with my 9. My 9 was actually Victor Oladipo. Yeah, I don't really have nothing to say like Byron. He's 9.
I'll go next. My 9 was Buddy Hield. Knockdown shooter, big bucket getter, and he has a clutch gene.
Maybe a future Laker.
Hopefully a future Laker. I would take Buddy Hield.
He can
all
do that.
day.
He can shoot that thing.
But I think he was a bucket. I liked him in college. He's been a bucket since forever.
Oklahoma, right?
Huh?
Yes, sir.
Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Yeah, before Trae Young.
You're- My 9 was DeMar DeRozan. Nothing much to say.
Now, Jaylen Brown just missed my list, and so did Buddy Hield. Buddy Hield's numbers slightly have decreased this year. I mean,
agree. That's why he missed my
slightly,
list as well.
which
Played for
but
the
I,
Kings though.
he's
For
their
the
best
Kings
player by
last year.
far.
Yeah,
And he's
De'Aaron
been
Fox
best
is their best player.
I think
Hill
Buddy's
is
their
better
best
than
player.
De'Aaron Fox.
Bagley about to be their best player.
Bagley can't stay healthy. He only played 13 games. But De'Aaron Fox is
We've
definitely
talked about the
their
Kings
best
too much. Sorry, Sacramento. You got
He's
too much
right.
time.
You're right.
That's
Too
the
much
most.
clout.
We shouldn't
Way
even
too
be.
much.
Shouldn't even be in the
player.
bubble.
Way too much.
But
man.
number 9, Drew Holiday. I've loved him since Philly. Been the consummate pro on and off the court. He can D up. What?
I said,
Oh, Drew Holiday, number 9.
I
Shout out to Drew.
expect a wild list from you.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Nah,
Oladipo and Drew
It's not a
Holiday.
big wow, but I'm just saying. You also had Devontae Adams at 10.
He's still
He was 10. I didn't tell.
Devontae
Yeah,
Adams.
Oh, I thought it was like
That's how you
Yeah,
thought it was
look.
super crazy. You just was like, man,
I don't remember. I barely remember.
Nine's
5
still
minutes.
crazy.
Hey,
Nine
look,
is
it's been-
still crazy.
Hey,
bro.
look, quarantine. Every day is the same. If you're at home, you know what I mean.
Who's your 8?
I start with 8. DeMar DeRozan. I really think he is a legit top 10 shooting guard. I know DC.
I'm taking Drew Holiday over DeMar DeRozan.
Big facts.
I might take DeMar personally, but that's
Big
just me.
facts.
That's just me. I like
27
DeMar,
and, what I say, 4?
but DeMar's averaging I think 22.
22, 6, and 6.
I'll take those numbers. And in pop system, which is very hard to play for.
Not really. Everybody else that's good there looks good there.
My 8 is CJ McCollum.
Too low.
Too low.
He a bucket. He's a bucket.
He's a bucket, but he doesn't really bring anything on the defensive side. That's
Facts, but that's because he's undersized. It's hard
He
to
a
be
point guard.
6'3",
Yeah,
6'4".
Yeah, but if we just
really a one.
yeah,
But Damon there,
towards
so
the
he's-
top, it's like
It gets tough.
Yeah, you
Yeah, it
gotta
gets
stand out, or it's just. I know he's a bucket getter, but that's it. You
And
feel
his
me?
numbers have decreased since he won
Yeah,
most
I mean, he's
of
still putting up 22. You
I'll
know,
go next for my number 8. My number 8 is Drew Holiday, the guy that almost every NBA player says is the most underrated player in the NBA. He don't get the shine he deserves, but his game, he definitely has game. He's a two-way player. He can pass, he can dribble, he can shoot. He don't really have a weakness. Like, what is one thing he doesn't do well?
all those Holiday boys can play.
yeah, all of them.
That's
all
a
three
fact.
of them.
Yeah.
All three of them can play.
My number 8 probably a little controversial. I got Donovan Mitchell
Too low.
at 8.
Wow.
He talks about me, America.
Wow.
I didn't even do anything.
Wow.
I'm just minding my business,
That's wild.
Wow.
trying to do my list, and this guy said that.
Yo.
I got Donovan Mitchell at 8.
Don't even explain yourself. Just go to 7.
No, who's your 8, bro?
Nah, 8 was I had McCollum at 8,
Oh, yeah.
but nah.
Did you know?
Nah, yeah, he said 8. Didn't you?
Yeah, I had I had DeRozan. at 8.
Okay.
Yeah, you
I
said
had
that. Everybody said explain.
So it's- yeah, go ahead.
Y'all want me to go 7?
No,
yeah,
explain.
I want you
8.
to go 8 and then 7,
Yeah.
and maybe go 6 too. While you at it.
Explain.
My
8.
8 was Donovan Mitchell.
You just don't like him.
No, I really like Donovan Mitchell.
You
I just-
can't.
Yeah,
I just
he-
feel like there's something missing from his game.
His numbers have increased
Hasn't-
every year, bro.
And they get to the playoffs in the
every-
West every year.
With Utah,
I think everybody I have.
Who's the other scorer?
Joe Ingles, and that's
Get outta
literally
here.
no. I'm saying seriously, it's because Gobert can't score,
I like everybody else that I have over top of him.
and Mike Conley he barely played this year.
Mike Conley was terrible this
That's
year.
what I'm saying. So
I
it's
have
really,
everybody that's 7
So
and above.
it's 7
more than
players
Donovan.
that you got on there that's you
I
think are better than
Yes,
Donovan
I'd
Mitchell.
rather have them than Donovan.
I want to hear
Mitchell.
something.
We about to see. We're about to
we
find
go.
out.
All right,
My
go
number
seven.
7 is Drew Holiday.
I don't think Drew's better. than
That's
Donovan.
that's comparable. I'll
My number
give
7
you
is Drew
that.
Holiday.
But
Yeah,
still,
I still don't think he's better, but that, like as you
It's
said,
comparable.
yeah, we don't give you no flack on that. I guess I go 7. My 7 is Zach LaVine.
I mean, it was 24, 4, and 4. Oh,
I
did
just
not
think-
have Zach on my list.
I think Zach LaVine is one of those players
Yeah.
who numbers have
You didn't
increased every year. He's a bucket.
My bad. Zach.
He started off dunking. Now he got a shot. He's pulling up from the parking garage. He's going to be a problem. He definitely needs a team around him, but
Yeah, they're just
he's
terrible.
definitely going to be a problem.
He would be 9 and DeMar DeRozan would be on my
no.
list.
So if I remembered Zach would have been 6 for me. But I didn't remember him. So my number 7 is Victor Oladipo. Athletic, can defend, can shoot the 3, can handle it. More of a combo guard than a true shooting guard, but still.
I think my biggest issue with Victor was consistency and health.
That's why I couldn't put him on my list. I
It's
could
just
not.
consistency and health. We've seen ups and downs with him.
I
Yeah.
mean, his only real downtime was playing next to Russ, and that's an acquired taste. Honestly.
Yeah, but then we went to the
Too
Pacers. He was balling, but now he
got hurt.
getting
That was
injured.
it.
Yeah,
That was
you
it.
feel me?
Number
You went 7?
Oh no, 7 is my twin CJ McCollum. Somebody said I look like him. It was tough because, like Rose said, it gets kind of tough as you get closer to the top.
I can't believe I forgot Zach. That's disrespectful.
Yeah, same
But I
thing
think
said.
unless you live in
Somebody
Chicago,
said you look like CJ McCollum either because I don't see it.
somebody told me that it was a random. I don't know.
Maybe it's the
People said-
nose. Maybe
I don't
it's the
know.
nose.
I don't know.
People tell me
Nose.
Kyrie Irving, and I don't see that.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've
I
been
don't
told
get.
a lot of.
I don't get any of these lookalikes.
Yeah, we can do a segment about that one day, but because I'm light skinned, I don't know. But McCollum is really good, very underrated, but his numbers have decreased a little bit. And I thought they would get better because Dame has missed time this year. But I like CJ's game. Defensively, he doesn't really beat up, but he still was clutch. Last year, he took them They beat Denver because
He's
of
another.
him.
He's another mid-range
He's very clutch.
assassin,
He's
by the
very
way.
low key clutch.
Mid-range assassin.
But I think it just gets tougher as we get to the top. You'll see.
He's a
bucket getter.
Yeah, I wouldn't say
He can come off the pick.
his handles are there, but he is very.
I like his handle. He's
He's tough. That's what I'm saying. He's tough with the ball and like just finding a way to get his shot off. He's a problem.
So he's 7,
definitely a
but
problem.
he's really good.
Definitely can find his shot with ease.
Could have been higher, but I put him at 7.
Did you say you're 7?
Yeah, my 7 was big.
Yeah,
I'll go 6. Did you say you 7?
yeah, I said my 7.
I'll go 6. My 6 is C.J. McCollum. We just went on a whole tirade about him, so I think he's tough. Now, had I remembered Zach would be here and he would be 7, but C.J.
Well, since we're on the CJ train, my number 6 was also CJ McCollum. I felt like this was a nice niche for him. I think he's really a 1, but he's just one of those people that's next to a person better suited to play the 1 than he is. I'm not sure if he could lead a team if he was by himself, though, which is why he's at 6.
All right, my 6 is Jimmy Butler. Yeah, I like Jimmy. He we had this conversation earlier. I also had this conversation with Byron. These guys are probably right. He probably cannot. He can. I feel like he can lead a team, but not to win a championship, as you guys said. Like so. To have like a Kobe or LeBron or something, he's not that guy. But he's a very
dog.
He's a dog. I would love to have him on my team. Defense, he not scared of anybody. I would definitely love to play alongside
That's what
Jimmy
probably
Butler.
piss you off, though.
Yeah, facts. He look like he's annoying. But those are some of the best players, if we're being honest.
Oh, and disclaimer. I know what y'all about to say. I left Clay off my list because of his injury. He's number 3. But I left him off the list because of his injury.
No, he did give a disclaimer.
He's
I'm
number 3.
I'm not going to go there today.
Oh
If you watch the show, you know how you feel
Yo,
about
he
Clay.
slanders Clay
I
Thompson.
don't. I tell the
You
truth about Clay.
slander Clay.
He can't. All right, you said CJ can't be the best player on the Clay can't be the best player on the team.
I'm not denying that, but Clay is better than CJ.
Yeah. Clay is better than a lot. Clay is better than everybody. He's 3.
Because I got him 3 too.
He's
I don't got him
3.
3.
Yeah.
I don't have him 3.
He's 3.
He's definitely
But
the third best.
I just left him off the list because it was too many shooting guards. I already forgot Zach. I just had
It's
to.
okay. It's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Zach. You
did
would have
you
made
say
my
your
top
6?
10.
Oh, am I 6? That's me?
Yeah.
I got Donovan Mitchell. Just don't get closer than 6 feet to people. You're a good player, though.
That was his center. That wasn't his fault.
Yeah.
When they was
That
touching
was
him.
because he's been idiotic as
Yeah,
well.
he was-
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, just being goofy.
Corny.
But
5,
Donovan, you're really good.
Did you do 6? Did you?
Yeah, my
We both had CJ.
Yeah.
Oh, my 5 is Bradley Beal. Put him 5.
I almost spilled my glass. What is wrong with you?
I want you to name 4 people better than Bradley Beal.
What?
What do you mean?
I'm chilling.
Wait,
I'm chilling.
We gonna wait.
I'm going to wait, because y'all talked about me and Donovan Mitchell at 8.
That's wilder than what you
No,
said.
Thank you.
I feel strongly about this.
All right,
score
we're
here.
going to see about that when we get
I'm
there.
chilling. I'm chilling.
Bradley Beal, he's had a breakout year.
30. He averages 30.
But his team is not winning. That's the problem.
I'm pretty sure you got Devin Booker in your top 5 and his team not winning. So I don't want to hear that about
But
Bradley Beal.
I think Book better than Bill.
No, he's not.
He is, but
He
just
is.
barely. They're the
No,
same
he's
guy.
not.
They're the same guy.
it's tomato.
Right.
Yeah,
They both-
I'll give you that if you want to say that. It's a
like, it
toss
just
up.
depends on who you
They're,
like.
they're even to me. I'm not saying that one is
Yeah,
better
they're
than
probably
the other.
about a wash.
Well, no, I think Devin Booker is slightly better, but still, like
I think Mitchell is better than Bill too.
He's averaging 36 and 4.
Donovan Mitchell's not better than Bradley Beal.
But Donovan
think he
Mitchell is
is.
not averaging 30 in the NBA.
No,
He's in the West.
He's like averaging 22.
He's averaging 24.
24.
What do you mean? Bradley Beal is still averaging 30. Do you know how hard it is to average?
Who else
30?
plays offense on the Wizards?
Who else plays
Bertans.
offense on
They got
Utah?
Bertans. Ain't that his
Who
name?
plays offense in Utah?
I would take Utah's pieces
Because they
over
play
the
defense,
Wizards,
not because they play offense.
but they are better than the Wizards pieces.
Yeah, the Wizards pieces are
That's
trash.
why he
But I
averages
think if
30.
you put Bradley
Like,
Beal in Utah, they still do the same thing.
He's not going to average
They
30.
have a better record. They have a better
Hey,
record.
it's your
with
list,
Bradley
bro.
Beal.
That's right. Stand by the courage of your conviction, damn it. That's right.
He's not going to average 30 if he went to Utah.
Bruh, I'm just saying.
He
It's
would average more than Donovan Mitchell.
Hold
What,
on.
like 26, 2 more points?
I'll give him 27 and probably 5 and 5.
They probably
It's
would
about the same
be
thing.
about the same, but Bradley
That's
Beal's
what I'm
better.
saying.
Bradley Beal's
You got,
better.
you got Joe Ingles. You got Bojan Bogdanovic.
He
You
has
put
a
both of them
better.
with Bradley Beal?
No, I'm saying they probably still be about the same in the West, though. We got to remember it is the West. Let's just not forget that. Utah's what, 4?
Donovan Mitchell is worse than the Wizards right now. You put Donovan Mitchell on the Wizards, they're worse than what they are.
They probably about
That's
the
a
same.
fact. No, they're
Probably about
worse.
the same. They're
That's
trash
best
right
player
now.
is Davis Bertans.
They're trash right now. They'd still be trash. But it's the
That's
Wizards.
why he averaged 30.
Like with the Kings. It's too much talk about the goddamn Wizards on the show. No. Cheese whiz. That's what you call it.
And I love Bradley Beal,
My
but
number
that's
5.
why he averaged 30.
My number 5
Nobody
is-
else on the team.
My number 5 is Jimmy Butler. I feel like this is a good sweet spot for Jimmy. I like Jimmy. He's a dog. He has that dog mentality. I think he's really good defensively. There are some moments where I feel like I want more out of him in an offensive game standpoint, but he does have the ability to take over games at times. It's just if I was starting the team, I would want the 4 people that I have over top of him more than him.
My number 5 is Donovan Mitchell, and I think it's interesting to see how vastly different we rate him. He's kind of tough. He's a point guard size with a 2 guards game, so it kind of makes it a little more interesting for him. He can also get better as a defender. So for now he's 5, but I just like him because he consistently plays on a team that wins in the West, and that's hard. He's the best player on a team winning in the West,
I won't disagree with that.
and I don't think there's many players that can do that.
05.
You did your 5?
Yeah.
Jimmy Butler. This guy he was the best free agent signing this past offseason in the NBA.
Wasn't that many of them.
No one.
I mean, still got to get him
Technically
credit.
KD and Kyrie.
Shout out to Pat Riley. Came through again. Jimmy Butler will beat your ass and drop 30 on you and D you up, and I ain't going to give him no smoke. So if he called Karl Anthony Towns soft and Wiggins soft, you are soft then, because you will get your
They
ass
both
beat.
soft.
They both are
They both
soft.
We already knew
Let's
that.
not forget, Floyd Mayweather said if there's one NBA player that can box, it's Jimmy Butler. So remember that.
I'll do 4, I guess. 4 is what I just said. Donovan Mitchell. I believe in the kid. He came in the NBA balling.
Yeah, nobody saw that coming.
He came in the NBA
He
balling.
went 13th, I think. 13th out of Louisville.
He won Rookie of the Year, though, right?
Ben Simmons did. He was in that.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It was a
Yeah,
comment.
it was, yeah.
But he was going on.
Donovan Mitchell is my 4.
Donovan Mitchell is better than Ben Simmons. I'll tell you that. Tell you that right now.
Oh, yeah, he's better than Simmons.
My 4 is Devin Booker. Offensively, he might be one of the best people up here outside of the person that's won. When it just comes to the offensive game.
Just getting a bucket, he has.
Yeah.
He's
Than,
as good as
than the
anybody.
Other than the obvious number one, yeah.
He's good as anybody.
He
in the league,
is
just
the
about.
number
He's
1
good as anybody.
bucket.
He not
Only thing is, I feel like for a team that has had so many lottery picks, I just don't understand why they're not good. So I
Because their
think
lottery picks suck.
Suck, yeah.
Well, not true.
They got a lot of
DeAndre
talent.
Ayton got hurt. He was still 20. He was close
He was
to 20.
balling
and
out.
I
He
told
just
y'all they
got
played
suspended.
better with.
But they still wasn't winning.
They
Like,
played better with what's his name from the Celtics, Aaron
Aaron
Baines.
Baines.
Yeah.
Well, Aaron Baines was playing out his mind, hit 9 threes in a game.
Man, Rubio was playing out his mind.
That's wild. Like, that's wild. But my number 4 is Jimmy Butler. We all just went on how tough he is. Tough two-way player. Gritty leader. Can be difficult, has had clashes with teammates, but that does not disqualify how good his game is. So, Jimmy Butler, number 4.
So on me, I got Devin Booker as well. My fellow
My
light
list
skinned
might
brother.
be the same for the rest of the way.
Fellow light skinned brother. I mean, I think the only knock he doesn't make the players around him better.
That's agreeable.
A Kentucky guy like Jamal Murray, like I said last week, I knew he was going to be big time coming out. But, I mean, hey, I love to watch him play, and we'll get to see him play in the AAU setting, which they love.
Yeah.
So I'm excited.
This is going to be fun.
Shout out to Devin Booker. He was mad at his organization for not getting D'Angelo Russell.
Right.
That would have been tough.
That would have been.
That would have been tough.
And that can let him play the natural, too, instead of
yeah,
having
instead of
to
go bring the ball up.
I agree.
Yeah. I'll start with 3.
I got it.
DC ain't go for shit.
My 3 is Bradley Beal.
That's a perfect spot.
He's a bucket. He's a professional bucket. If Klay Thompson was here, he would be 4. But I told y'all I left Klay off because of injury.
Yeah, I knew who your 2 was.
Yeah.
Shemaz.
Who? My top 2?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely my
Yeah,
man.
Shemaz.
You want me to go?
Yeah.
Bradley Beal at 3. My guy. Bradley Beal, all NBA first team if they are still doing that. I don't know.
Yeah, bro. You still just 5 is still too low for that, man.
Bradley Beal clearly shown that the Wizards are making the right choice in paying him.
for exactly where he at, bro.
The only person that's a toss up, like I said, is Book. If you want a 1A, 1B, him and Book, I understand. But
Bradley Beal, man, he deserves it. Unfortunately, he's hurt.
he
But
should have been an All-Star, even though Byron
He ain't hurt. He just said he not going to that bubble when they trash. That's all that was.
Yeah, that's basically what
he
he
didn't
said.
even miss games before the bubble thing
Yeah,
started.
he just
I
said
know.
that he wasn't.
I'm just
He
going
didn't
by
want
what
to
he
play.
said.
3.
He
Yeah,
randomly got a random injury while sitting home.
They was just like, all right, cool, just sit out. Yo.
My 3 is Devin Booker. Yeah, I don't really have much to say about him.
I need y'all to remember, Dad Book dropped 70 in NBA.
I'm excited that people get to see him on the national stage now because of
The quarantine,
right,
even though
so
they have no shot at the playoffs.
But most games will be televised, so you get to see all your players that you see put up these numbers and play with on 2K.
My number 3 is Bradley Beal, the biggest all-star stud next to Mike Conley for all them years
Mike Conley was a snub.
that I've ever seen in my life.
But at least Mike Conley, it was like a lot of point guards that were
Bradley Beal deserved to be an all-star.
Big
It
disrespect.
made no sense why he didn't make it.
He's the best shooting guard in the East. And it's not
Yes.
even close.
No, it's not.
From
Yeah, every other shooting guard on here is like
the West.
yeah
That's crazy.
from 5 up.
And
to
Jimmy
somewhere.
Butler
Jimmy
was
Butler's
small
close.
forward.
Jimmy
He's
Butler,
small
he was a
forward,
small forward,
on the
but
list, so it doesn't count.
Still, he's the best shooting guard.
My number 2 is the best 3-and-D player of all time. My man Byron's fellow light-skinned brother himself, Klay Thompson.
Yes.
that is a fair assessment. He is the best 3-and-D player of all time. Which
I really can't argue that because I don't really know.
I mean,
No,
I'm just thinking on top of my head. I can't
It
think of
just
anybody that was
became a
3-and-D
thing.
better.
Yeah, like maybe
recently.
Yeah,
so
it's
I
like-
mean,
I think it was a thing like Danny Green back in the day. I think that's what like
Danny
really
Green is
started.
still, but I'm saying
And
that's still
Avery
recent. We
Bradley.
talking
When I
about
think
all
of
time
3-and-D, I think of like Bruce Bowen.
But
That's
But
what I think of.
most guys,
Robert
all right,
Horry.
disrespectful. Even no,
Robert Horry was not 3-and-D.
Robert Horry played.
I think of like Bruce
Well,
Bowen.
Bruce Ball was,
Yeah, he was 3-and-D.
but he was
not
only
Robert Horry.
Bruce Ball was only 3 from the corner.
Corners,
Yeah,
front,
that's
so-
it.
Klay
Yeah.
Thompson literally
Klay
can
will
go
shoot
get you.
from anywhere.
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 And can dunk on you too. You did get hurt on
Mr.
the last
60 points through 3 quarters.
With what? How many dribbles?
Bro,
Clay
11
does not
dribbles
dunk
on nobody, bro.
He did dunk on somebody
Like, the
else.
bench got excited when he dunked because he doesn't
They get
dunk.
excited when Steph dunk.
Exactly. That's exactly my point. They're the same caliber dunker.
They little
Trash.
people, yo.
Wow.
I mean,
He's
let's not forget
6'7".
he is 6'7". He
But
can
he don't
dunk if
dunk.
he wants.
He don't slam on nothing.
And
he
who
don't
can, his
try
father,
to.
his father could get up. He got some athleticism in
I
him.
think
That's
Clay
what
was
I'm saying.
adopted. I'm pretty sure Clay was adopted, so those genes are not the same. I'm just saying.
I'm not
You hang around
Since
it
we
enough.
talking,
I'm
The
just
Clay
saying.
slander will not be
since we're
accepted.
talking about Clay,
I'm not slandering him. I
Clay
told
is
you.
slandered
He's the
Clay.
greatest 3-and-D of all time.
Clay is my 2 as
He
well.
Only
cannot be
compliment
the best
you
player
ever
on the
gave him.
Bro, I say he can shoot and he can strap. I say he does 2 things.
Say
Shoot
something nice. Say
and
something nice
strap.
about
That's
it.
it.
2 compliments.
That's it.
Clay is my 2 as well.
He's like my favorite player in the league. Of course, he's number 2. He's one of my favorite players. I love watching him play. His defense. Mark Jackson really brought the best out of this young guy. Shout out to Mark Jackson.
Shout out to
He
Mark
don't
Jackson.
get
Mark
enough
Jackson.
credit for
Mark
putting
Jackson
that
should be a
team
coach.
Because
together.
when
He should
Clay
be a
first
coach.
came in
There's
the
no
league,
reason he's not the coach of the
He
league.
should-
Exactly.
He should be a coach somewhere.
He's been getting snubbed a
because when
coaching job
Clay,
as well.
Clay
We
first
need
came
to
in
talk
the league,
about
all he
that.
did was shoot in the corner threes. He couldn't put the ball on the floor.
He still can.
He can.
Put the ball on the floor.
He can.
All right,
He put
guys,
the
go
ball
ahead
on
and
the
continue.
floor.
I need
the
y'all-
assessment of
I
that
need
man,
y'all.
Clay.
I need y'all to Google Clay highlights and see how many dribbles. Like you said, 60 points and 11 dribbles. You know why? Because he doesn't put the ball on the floor.
He didn't
you
have
can
to.
shoot like that,
If you don't have to,
Right,
you
that's
don't
right.
need
That's
to.
right, baby.
Bro, that's trash.
If you can put up 60 with
You're a
11
guard.
dribbles,
You're a
it don't
guard.
matter.
You're a
Clay
guard.
said this rhythm up in his.
What position does he play? What
As
position
soon as
does he
catches
play?
the ball.
Plays the 2.
He plays, no, he plays shooting.
guard.
Shooting, emphasis on shooting guard.
Every
And
great
when you got
shooting
it
guard
ain't dribble
can put the
guard,
ball
it's shooting guard.
Every great 2 can
He's
put
one
the
of the best. He's one of the best 5 shooters of all time.
That's a
right?
fact.
Okay, there
That's
you
a
go.
fact.
That's all that matters.
But he still can't put the ball.
He can.
Out of all the great shooting guards, he's the worst at dribbling. Like Ray Allen, Reggie Miller, Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, even the ones today, James Harden, Devin Booker. He's the worst out of every 2 guard I've ever seen at putting the ball on the floor. Is that right or wrong?
He's
Okay,
in the NBA,
so all right, so there we go.
Clay, thank you. Can't wait to see you back next year with
Who you
Melo
two,
Ball.
DZ?
They're not gonna get Melo Ball.
My two is that boy Dad Book. He's a big bucket out here in these Phoenix streets. I think he doesn't get enough shine because they suck and he plays in Phoenix.
They
but
suck so bad.
Yeah, yo. it's
but I think they have 2 really
all
good
the
pieces.
talent.
They
They
have
have
just
3.
two.
Kelly Oubre.
Kelly
is
Oubre
good.
is a
Kelly
problem.
Oubre is coming
Kelly
along.
Oubre
great.
is
They
a
have a
problem.
medium 3, not a big 3, a medium 3.
Yeah.
Medium 3.
All right, number
Alright,
one,
good.
1, 2, 3. James
James
Harden.
Harden.
Yeah, let's just get that out there. Anybody gotta say anything about
Top
Mr.
5 shooting guard of all time. Put some respect on his name. The Houston Rockets are gonna make some noise. I'm telling you. I don't like the handle.
I need to see James Harden
James.
perform in the postseason.
I don't
All right,
like
so
it.
now that James Harden has off time,
Bruh,
to like
if he don't perform here,
exactly.
in this environment,
I can't give him top 5 until I
I
see
don't
him
like the
perform.
hair.
He's top 5 right now without the environment.
He is top 5.
He's top 5
But
right now.
with this
without the
environment,
I
with
don't- I don't
AAU
think
ball,
he's top
he can't-
five.
Bro, he's
Bro,
top
he
5
not.
right
He
now.
gotta win, bro.
I've never seen him
He
even
gotta
make.
win,
He's never
bro.
even threatened the finals, except for that one year when Chris Paul got hurt. But that was because Chris Paul was doing
They
that
should have
thing.
still won that series though.
But Chris Paul was the one doing that thing.
Chris Paul was leading the attack. in
It
the
was
fourth
up
quarter.
3-2 with
He was
home
leading
court.
the attack.
That's the
I-
time.
He was
I need-
closing the game.
I
for
need
them.
to see James Harden big in the
But to
playoffs.
me, Russ Westbrook isn't a closer, so it doesn't really help. I thought
He
that's
can
what,
take
that's what
pressure.
made Chris Paul good on that team because he can close the game
That's
out.
what I'm saying. So James
Russ
Harden
ain't
needs to be the
taking
guy.
best shots neither though.
James
That's-
Harden
Russ
needs
doesn't take good shots.
Yeah.
James Harden needs to be the guy.
He
I
needs to
can't
step
give
up.
him top five.
I can't give them this year because they don't have a center.
But I think
They
this
have us
environment
playing
works, bro.
They're never going to
with
have a
us playing
center.
center.
This
They-
environment
they're like
works.
6'9".
It's
They're not
AAU.
gonna-
I'm
Robert
saying
Covington.
when they had him,
But they
he
have
was the biggest
they got
person
They
around.
don't
Robert
need a
Covington playing
Bruh.
center.
They just need to
The
make shots.
Rockets will never get a
make
center
shots.
with Mike D'Antoni.
This is last
They
year.
have Robert
Listen,
Covington.
If
and-
Russell Westbrook and James Harden can't ball out in this environment, throw them all away. Because this is their
I-
They
environment.
have
can't
Robert
give him top
Covington and PJ Tucker playing center.
That's
I'm
a
not
fact.
believing in
I
that.
don't believe in D'Antoni for anything
That's
ever.
a fact.
But I'm saying,
You got
I
Melo
need to
with
see
it.
James Harden ball. Like, all right, even if they lose, if James Harden is giving you 35 like he is in the regular season, and his percentages are still the same, he's balling out. I'll take that. But even in the playoffs, his percentages dip.
You know, a portion
Every
of it is. Well, I will give him a little bit of slack. 'Cause a
Tired.
portion of not that. A
That's
portion
why I
of-
said now is the time. I think it is fatigue.
I'll give you that, but I also think a portion of it is you're not going to get the same calls in the playoffs that you get in the regular season.
Well,
That's
him
a
going to
fact.
the line, yeah, but he
He goes to the
start
line.
the
lot.
playoffs. He start off balling. Then we get about to that second round, he does not show up.
I think
I don't think he shows up in the first round either.
No,
I
he
think
plays-
they're better than that first round call.
I need him to show up this postseason, and I can't give him top 5 all time until I do. He needs to show up. I'm
he's
gonna
gonna
just be
show
real.
up. This is his environment. If he don't show up
if he
now,
don't give me, he need to have a couple 40-point games. I don't care
Oh,
what
he
they
gonna
can
do
put
good.
out. He got to go off before I can respect him in the playoffs.
no, he gonna go off. This is his environment. This is his environment.
What's the AAU game?
Yeah, this is what he does best.
What he should exactly. He's
Well,
built to succeed.
Euro step his way all through Orlando,
Traveling.
through the bubble, playing ping pong, through the wild world of sports, with
Traveling
Mickey
through
Mouse.
the bubble, even though they can't travel.
But he's the top 5 shooting guard of all time.
That's
That's
a
just
fact.
my opinion.
I'm definitely going to have to agree with you on that.
Any other thoughts, fellas? Let us know you agree, disagree with some of these wild takes. It was not me this time, America, even though my takes are just factual, as you can see.
Hell
It was
no.
Bradley Beal. That was the wildest take so far.
Oh, there was some Drew Holiday slander here too.
Bradley Beal at 5 is not slander.
Who had Mitchell? Did somebody have Mitchell at 8? You had
But,
Mitchell?
yeah, that was a
Okay.
little wild.
I'm just saying what
What you
happened.
had Mitchell at?
Not 8. It don't
Definitely.
What
even
you had him
matter.
at? What you had him at?
5.
I had him at 6.
And I had him at 4. What's the problem?
5, 4, 6, 8. What's the difference? What
It's
you
a
what you
little-
had Bradley Beal at?
3.
What you had Bradley Beal at?
3.
I had
Three.
him at 5.
That's,
How
everybody else was a consensus.
I'm 2 off. You got him
2
at-
off of him. I'm 2 off of him.
No, okay. You have
You got
Donovan
too high.
Mitchell
You have
at
him,
8.
but you have
Rouse,
him
stop
too
talking
high.
to me. You have Donovan Mitchell.
You have him too
at 8.
high.
Rouse, you have Donovan
three.
Mitchell at 8.
I'm
Stop talking to
taking
me,
Drew
yo.
Holiday over Donovan Mitchell right now.
But I
Sorry.
can't take Donovan Mitchell over Bradley Beal. They're
No.
closer than Donovan Mitchell and Drew Holiday.
No, they're not.
They're not.
Yes,
They're
they
not.
are.
Bradley Beal is not. Bradley Beal is right here. Drew Holiday and Donovan Mitchell is right here.
No.
They're not in the same. They're not in the
Bro,
same.
you have Donovan Mitchell at 8. Everybody else had him, what?
Bradley Beal
top
is a
5.
top 3
Yeah,
shooting
makes
guard in the league currently.
Hey, we get to do this again next week with small forwards, so this should be.
That's
even
when it's
more
gonna
fun.
get really real.
Yeah, because Raul's tripping. And I'm not having none of this slander from a man that put Donovan Mitchell at 8. Go close this out, Byron.
Hey.
Because
We gone. Let us know what you think.
Let's try to see who had the best list, man. Donovan Mitchell at 8. Bradley Beal at 3. Trey Ball. Don't he wear 3? Perfect number for him. 3.
Like, share, subscribe. Until next time.